What's going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we are doing our Week 6 NFL picks in this video. I've already done the introduction once, but I decided to do it with the thumbnail as well here, just to make it more interesting and more creative in the video instead of just a whole thing of notes. So yeah, please hit the subscribe button if you're new, guys. Turn on the post notifications, like the video to help in the algorithm. Liking the video really helps our video in the algorithm, so would really appreciate that. Comment what you think about my picks and what your picks are. So yeah, I think we're doing really well this season, and hopefully we can keep up the momentum in Week 6, and I'm excited to. So yeah, let's get started with the Week 6 NFL picks, as this is going to be an interesting week in the NFL. What's going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we are doing our Week 6 NFL picks. So Week 6, I'm excited for Week 6. I'm excited for every week, so this should be interesting as well. So if you guys are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications, like the video, comment what you think. And yeah, let's get started with the Week 6 NFL picks. So the first game is Thursday Night Football. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Philadelphia Eagles. I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers winning this game 27-24. I think Tom Brady will become clutch in this game. I think it'll be an interesting game as it's in Philly. I think Jalen Hurts can do some magic against the banged up secondary for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But at the same time, I think the Buccaneers will prevail with all that talent they have. I think Tom Brady's going to utilize his weapons, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and I think they're just going to be overmatching the Eagles in that game. The Miami Dolphins at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I have the Miami Dolphins winning this game 20-16. I think the Dolphins are just the better team. There's just too much turmoil right now with the Jacksonville Jaguars and Urban Meyer, so I don't know if I can trust the Jaguars at this point until they actually win games. So we'll see what happens. But I have the Miami Dolphins taking this one 20-16. This could be an interestingly defensive game. And I think the Dolphins defense is just much better. They have way more talent. The Green Bay Packers at the Chicago Bears. I have the Green Bay Packers winning this game 30-17 on the road. This should not be a huge problem for the Packers, as the Bears are inconsistent all over the field. And Matt Nagy, he should be fired at this point. But, Aaron Rodgers is an MVP candidate again, like usually every year. And the Bears, I don't know what direction they're going. And they don't have a first-round pick this year because they traded it to get Justin Fields, which is an interesting trade. But, I think this year it's just not much success for the Bears coming up. Give me the Packers. The Cincinnati Bengals at the Detroit Lions. I have the Bengals winning this game 28-20. The Bengals are just the better team at this point, and I can't really pick the worst team in this game because the Lions have shown nothing to me that, I can't really pick them to win at home. I was actually considering the Lions for a few seconds here, but the Bengals will overmatch them. Joe Burrow looks good. Him and Jamar Chase have great chemistry, so, I can't really discredit the Bengals in this game. I think they'll score enough points to win and against that banged-up Lions defense. The Houston Texans at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are at home in this game, and I have the Colts actually winning at home 23-10. Davis Mills is not the future, and, they just don't do much without him, without Tyrod Taylor. I mean, the Texans' offense is just blank dead. It's just not good at all, and the Colts should take advantage of that. The Colts can definitely save their season with the next few games coming up due to their schedule. And because of the division they're in, the AFC South, they have a good chance to save their season really easily. So give me the Colts in this one. I think their defense will obviously prevail with Darius Leonard, Bobby Okereke. They got a lot of talent on that team. The Los Angeles Rams at the New York Giants. I have the Rams grabbing a road win 34-26. The Rams are arguably the most talented team in the NFL, and I'm not going to deny that here either. They're all going on the road, a long trip, but they get a long break. They get 10 days. I just don't see the Giants having much of a chance in this game, even if Daniel Jones has a really good game. It's just way too much talent. The talent gap is crazy. But, there's a lot of talent on the Giants too, but at the same time, I think the Rams are going to easily win this game, and Stafford is going to bounce back. The Kansas City Chiefs at the Washington Football Team. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game on the road 35-18. Mahomes, I think he's going to bounce back. He hasn't had the greatest season so far, but he's had some good games. I think the Chiefs defense will end up having an interesting game. They'll cause a few turnovers off Taylor Heineke, Antonio Gibson. We'll see. But I think the Chiefs will show the consistency in this game, and that's what will lead them to the win. I just don't know what to say from Washington right now. The Minnesota Vikings at the Carolina Panthers. The Vikings are on the road taking on the Panthers in this game. I'm going to take the Minnesota Vikings in a bit of an upset here, I guess you could say. 24-22 on the road. Kirk Cousins is going to get the job done. He struggles against teams over 500, but I think he can do something against the Panthers. The Panthers are an interesting, sneaky team. I don't think Stephon Gilmore will be playing until week 8, so that gives me another week to comfortably pick an upset here on the Minnesota Vikings. And maybe Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson will have a field day. Maybe they'll carve up the Panthers defense. But, I would not be shocked. Maybe Dalvin Cook will be healthy by then. We'll see. The Los Angeles Chargers versus the Baltimore Ravens. The Baltimore Ravens are at home in this game, and I'm actually going to take the Ravens to win. A lot of people are complaining in my comment section. I'm not picking the Ravens. I'm picking the Ravens in this game. 32-29. I feel like this could be one game that comes down to a game-winning field goal. And give me Justin Tucker on a game-winning 50-yard field goal. Why not? Lamar Jackson will do enough on the ground, in the air. He's actually leads the AFC North in passing yards this year, which is crazy. He's proven some doubters wrong, which is good for him. And yeah, the Ravens look like a solid football team still. The Chargers look really good, but I think this is one of these games where anyone could win. It's a 50-50 toss-up, but give me the Ravens. The Arizona Cardinals at the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns are at home in this game. This is going to be a great game, everybody. It's going to be a very interesting one. I think the Browns are going to pull off a big win here and make a huge statement here. 28-21 at home. Baker Mayfield has that shoulder injury. I think they're going to pound the rock with Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. I think Baker Mayfield can make some throws. We'll see. Jarvis Landry might be back for this game. We'll see. This is going to be an interesting one. I think Kyler Murray can do something too, but against that pass rush, wow, that could be interesting. He's done really well against pressure this season, but at the same time, the Browns have a secondary you do not want to go against. You don't want to mess around. If Greg Newsome can get healthy, that is huge, even though Greedy Williams has stepped up fairly well. The Raiders at the Broncos here. I have the Denver Broncos defeating the Las Vegas Raiders at home 23-12. Give me the Broncos in this one. Maybe a bit of an upset, but at the same time, I think Teddy Bridgewater will do enough in this game to win. He's looked good this season. And, the Raiders, I feel like they're a team that's going to fall into some inconsistencies. And with all that drama now involving John Gruden, it's going to be a weird rest of the season for the Raiders and the players. It's going to be weird. Give me the Broncos in this one comfortably. I think they're going to pound the rock too with Melvin Gordon, and I think the defense will step up. Justin Simmons might have a pick or something like that. Von Miller can get pressure. Guys like A.J. Johnson will step up. Josie Jewell, who got hurt, which is unfortunate. And linebackers are going to have to step up for the Broncos because the Raiders know what they're doing. Their tight ends, they have one of the best tight ends in football in Darren Waller. So they're going to have to step up in that, regard. The Dallas Cowboys at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are at home in this game in upset city. The Patriots will defeat the Cowboys 21-20. I'm going to say Mac Jones throws for a couple touchdowns. He'll do enough. The Patriots defense looks really good. J.C. Jackson looks like a number one corner. Josh Uche looks like a really nice pass rusher. Him and Matt Judon are a great duo, one of the most underrated in football. I think they're going to cause a lot of havoc. And the Patriots, they're a very well-coached team. And, if there's one guy that can figure out a Cowboys offense like this, it's Bill Belichick. The Seattle Seahawks at the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is a road game for the Seahawks, and without Russell Wilson, it's going to be weird. But give me the Seahawks in an upset, 16-7. Steelers, they're not a great team, but they have a golden opportunity here to win a football game here. So, but at the same time, I think Geno Smith, he didn't play that bad. And if he can use some of that experience to elevate himself in the game plan, and use guys like Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Chris Carson enough, I think it could be a very interesting game, and the Seahawks could win this. The Seahawks defense has been terrible, but Ben Roethlisberger, I don't know what to say anymore. The Buffalo Bills at the Tennessee Titans. The Buffalo Bills are, how good have they been as of late? But they'll travel to Tennessee here on Monday night. This could make it interesting as it's in Tennessee. That crowd will be rocking, Music City crowd. But give me the Buffalo Bills in this one, 32-25. I think the Bills are one of the best teams in football. They look very dominant right now. In the Titans, they look a little right now. They're not bad, but they're not amazing. But give me the Bills in this one. I think it's another game where the team's going to be way overmatched. No game winner in field goal or touchdown in this game. I think the Titans could be down a lot and maybe make a bit of a comeback. But yeah, that's my take on this game. Josh Allen's going to have a field day, I think. But please hit the subscribe button if you're new, guys. Turn on post notifications, like the video, comment what you think. These are my Week 6 NFL picks. And yeah, sports expert here. I'm out, guys. Peace.